Welcome back to Morristown Meetups. I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10.
And I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
And our special guest today is Haley. She is the admin director with Murrell Alarm Services.
Yes, ma'am.
That was the first question I asked her when I came in is how do you actually pronounce that? Because I've heard it pronounced several different ways.
Yes, ma'am. The easiest way to remember, Murrell, like Murrell Haggard.
There you go.
There we go.
Murrell Alarm Services.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about your company, what you do.
So we do burglar alarm systems, of course, residential and commercially. We go a little bit outside just your typical burglar alarm, though. We also offer camera systems, commercial fire alarm systems, and along with access control. Access control is just like your keyless door entry. You want to get in somewhere without having to touch a door handle, I can make that happen.
Okay. Now, how long have y'all been in business here?
So this is our 63rd year this September. So we've been in business since 1963 here in Morristown. We're locally family owned and operated. This is our third generation of owners coming up right now. We're actually in the middle of a slight transition from Mac and Susie to Corey and Lindsay. So
Okay.
Awesome.
yes.
All right. So what makes you all stand out? Because I know in this day and age, there's tons of alarm services and, different things out there. What makes people choose you all?
I think basically it's the family aspect. We're there more for a customer base. We're not out to just money racket anybody. We truly believe that our customers, are the most important thing, and that's why we've been in business for 63 years. Along with that, we have a full office staff that is there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So when you call our office, you're getting one of us, me or one of the other three ladies. You're not talking to an operator anywhere else. You are truly right here in Morristown talking to us.
And you can understand y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Well, without that twang, I don't know. But and then we offer a 24/7 on-call technician. So after your alarm's installed, if you have a problem in the middle of the night, you just got to call. We rotate our on-call techs, and we're always available to help or direct needed. So,
Okay.
but I do think it's the family aspect.
All right. What else can you tell us about them?
Let's see. Well, we are located down near the airport, and surprisingly enough, I get asked very often or told that a lot of people don't know we have an airport in Morristown. So close to Alpha Baptist Church, we're right in between the two on Old Highway 11E. Our founder was Milton F. Murrell. It started out as just a little electric shop, and he took it and grew it to what it is now as a burglar alarm company. We offer monitoring, which is if your alarm goes off, someone actually is calling you to let you know that something has happened and figure out what entity needs to be called next. We're just regular people just trying to make a difference and take care of our people.
Okay. So you said somebody will call you to see what kind of service. You can also set it up to automatically call out, right?
Yes. So like commercial fire alarms, they report just a little bit different than like your residential burglar alarm. But of course, if there's a particular need there, we set it up compliant to how it needs to be handled. Whether it needs to be dispatched fire alarm, PD, panic, or emergency services like EMS.
Right. Okay. So, and you don't have to go into detail on this, but like how much do systems normally run? Like if you just got a basic system.
So typically where we start at is a free on-site estimate, of course. We come out and kind of take a look at the property because no property is ever the same. General basic idea would be starting around 588 would be like your base, if you will. From there, we kind of just add to and take away as needed. We do the monitoring is a monthly charge or an annual fee. So it's $41 monthly or $462 annually. And there is a 36-month term. So it's a 3-year contract. And we do not hide the fact that there is a 3-year contract. It is, it's there, and we don't try to cover that up by no means.
Okay.
So.
All right. You
And
got a
I'm
question?
a personal customer of Murrell Burglar Alarm, and they're great. They're great.
Thank you.
They're
Glad to
great
hear that, Ms. Kim.
So.
All right. So if people are interested in getting a hold of you to find out more about your services, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so you can give us a call at the office, 423-586-9401, or our website, which is www.murrellburglaralarms.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and
All the
YouTube.
places.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
Good deal. All right. Well, thank you, Haley, for coming out and talking with us a little
thank you,
bit.
ladies, so very much.
And teaching me how to pronounce that.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you probably already knew it. It's just like,
Well, I've heard it
We
pronounced
second guess it,
Murrell. I've
yeah.
heard it pronounced, Murrell. Like, there's so many different variations, and you're
Yes.
like, I don't want to call it the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
all right. Will you tell your mama and them I said
I'll
hello?
do it. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
And
Absolutely.
we appreciate you coming
Yes, ma'am.
out.
I appreciate you all.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Well, you are welcome to head back to the office. We're going to talk
Thank
a little
you,
bit about
ladies.
mortgages and interest rates.
I hope
here.
you all have a great day.
Thank
too.
you. You
See you.
too. She brought us some goodies, by the way.
Oh, good. Good. That's right.
Not cookies, but
Oh,
other stuff.
not anything we can eat.
So, what's going on with interest rates, sis?
Let's see. It's what time? 2:10. Do you want to know what it is now, or 2:15, or 2:05? I mean, we're up a little bit. Just again, and it's all same because of the Iran thing and all that. But we have the great news. I'm sure you've seen it because you always know stuff like that. THDA, which stands for Tennessee Housing Development Agency, and it's the first time home buyer product that we use here in Tennessee. They've had a product they call Home for Heroes, so it was allowed for veterans, EMT workers, some positions like that, and they've now, and basically it gives them a 0.5% off whatever their going interest rate is. We just got announced today that they have now added teachers to that program. So K through 12 teachers would get a 0.5% off the interest rate. Right now, I looked before I left, 6.125 is the going rate with THDA right now. So you get it 5.65, and teachers have been added to that group of Home for Heroes.
Awesome. Yeah, let me just tell you, as the parent of a kindergartner, teachers are heroes because I could not do their job. Not at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. Anything else exciting going on?
No, that's the big news.
Big news.
Big news.
So, where are we at interest rate wise? Like 6.25, 6.375?
Yeah, we're still conventionals are going to run you probably 6.25 to 6.3. Government still right around 6. So,
Okay.
yeah, still not bad, but still not what we were a few months ago.
Well, yeah. But, gas prices jumped overnight to $4 and something a gallon. So, there's that.
We'll have to get a bicycle.
Oh, Lord, I couldn't do it. All right. Well, for the month of April, we ended up with 64 homes that sold. The median sales price was $297,500. The average sold price was $316,300. Prices ranged in the sold category from $65,000 all the way up to $945,000. The median days on market was 42. Average days on market was about 66. And the median list to sales price ratio was 98.7. And if we go back to the sold price versus the original sales price, list price on it, it's 97.7. So still getting pretty good to your list price. The main thing is you've got to price it right from the get-go so that you're not having to continue doing price reductions on it. And May is pretty busy. I mean, it's, we're only, 6 days into it right now, but we do still have new listings coming on the market, homes going under contract, so things are starting to pick up.
Yeah, we're still pretty busy.
And I had went through, Facebook memories can sometimes be a really cool thing. And I had saw where I had posted years ago what the real estate numbers were for April in 2016 and 2015. So in April of 2016, which would be 10 years ago, we had 73 homes that sold in Hamlin County. Our average sales price was $148,607. So we've more than doubled on that. The average days on market was 156. So obviously that has decreased significantly. So, but it was just kind of cool to see that pop up and be able to be like, okay, well, there's a comparison.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the days sold those. I mean, number sold, because we're 64 and that was 70 something.
Yeah.
So it's still, but yeah, like you said.
But it was a lot easier to buy a house at, $150,000.
Prices increased quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the price increase. Sorry, somebody's trying to show one of my listings, and I have to, you got to respond to those things.
Absolutely. But no, I know we still have some people that say I want to wait till the rates come down, but sixes are still not terrible.
Well, they're not, and I mean, I know. I know people get tired of hearing us say that, like the sixes are not terrible, because it's not been that long ago that we had 3.5% rates.
Mm-hmm.
But that was actually an anomaly if you look at the historical data. And I mean, we tell people all the time, if you're waiting on a 3.5% rate to come back, it's probably not going to happen in our lifetime. Because over the past, 55 years, it had happened once that we got that low. So 6%, I remember when I started doing mortgages back in like 2000, 2001. And I mean, interest rates then were 8.5%, 9.5%. And I get it, like sales prices were lower. So it does make a huge difference when you're looking at payments and stuff. Because I see the rent payment on some of these houses and I'm like, Lord, I could never go back to rent. And I think about my first apartment where it was like $300 a month, and it was actually a house. It was a 3-bed, 1-bath house.
Wow.
In Jefferson City. And I mean, it was an old house. Like, it was not glamorous at all. One of the bedrooms was like more like a closet, but it was fine because it was just me and Amber, so I didn't care. But, you just think back to that, and it's like, people don't really get to do that. Like, young people now, it's either they're going to have to stay at home or they're going to have to find somebody else to share those expenses with, because you can't just go out making, $25,000 a year and get an apartment now. No. All your money's going towards housing.
Absolutely.
And right now, gas. So,
oh yeah.
Be glad you don't have my job. I spend a lot in gas. All right. If you would like to be featured on a future episode of Morristown Meetups, or if you're part of a nonprofit in the area, we would love to have you on as well. You can send us a DM. You can leave a comment. We'll reach out to you, and we will get you on our schedule for later this year.